Welcome to the podcast.
So
All right.
shit's
So,
great politically, right?
yeah, socialists are up right now. I mean, we were up, but we can only be up for so long, right?
Well,
Yeah,
there's been some wins. The
and of
Daria
course it was the white
Lisa,
one.
the Malat win,
Well,
Abdul
of course.
Sayed is
Exactly.
fucking
I said we
crushing
were
it.
up.
We're up.
We were up, but we're just a little down right now. But it's okay.
Yeah,
Just a little down. We'll come back.
yeah.
We're strong. We're resilient.
So to be clear, I was gonna say non DNC backed, but that's also true. I was gonna say non DSA backed candidate Graham Platner is a rapist.
But
And
true,
I
he's
will
not
say that
DSA.
he's not DSA very explicitly
forgot
because
about that.
they actually have a vetting process.
And
Look at
his
that.
campaign is deader than Mitch McConnell.
Yeah,
we should
because
talk about
it's
that shit.
it's actually verified publicly now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, it is? I don't think it is.
No,
I
he's
just
talking-
spoke to him for 20 minutes. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's not what I said. I said this is
That's
actually
not-
verified.
Oh, this is verified. Okay, yeah. No,
So
McConnell
it's-
won't be dead till August 4th.
Yeah. Jesus.
Killing the bit once again. No.
Once again, shooting it
Fuck
dead
you.
like Graham Platner in Iraq.
Am I right?
I don't know. I think it's one of those things where
God
lots
damn.
of people saw this coming, obviously, because 4 tours, you clearly don't have a lot of respect for people. But I also do
Yeah,
understand
human.
how people backed him still, despite it, because of his policy, because of I don't know, I feel like I hold vets to a different standard about the way they talk about their military service, which is a thing I have to work on. Because as soon as
I was
Mhm.
sorry, I was gonna say that's just a big blind spot for Americans in general. Obviously, you're not American, but I would say the West in general, right? I
Yeah.
think we love to give veterans a pass, and that's we were even talking about that's a positive for his campaign because it is
Mhm.
to a lot of people, but I think we don't really think about what military service actually means,
And I do think
especially tours in Iraq.
he said some things that were he said the US fucked Iraq and that we
Yeah.
killed innocent people, we destroyed that, saying the same people in Congress today were the ones that sent me there, and it's senseless killing, and that's great. But he also said, oh, I'm still proud of my service and we were trying our best as
Exactly.
Marines. And it's you can, yeah, and I feel if somebody else said that, I would be no. But I'm a vet that actually recognizes the political move that is the military. That's amazing. But it's a dumb standard to have.
You can't follow that up with a but statement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. So it's
It was a big weapons of the enemy moment where, as a leftist, you so badly want the military veteran because they just gain this unassailable political status that makes them look better than any of their opponents to a normie.
Mhm.
Though, perhaps we outsize the importance of it given look at Donald Trump, and look at the entire Republican Party. But to liberals love their vets. So it was exciting to have the prospect of a veteran speaking leftist talking points and using those policies to run.
And one who wasn't so disillusioned by the American military. He still obviously is, but less than maybe you would expect from a 3-term vet or 4-term vet. And then I think the stuff with the women too is that that hit piece came out, and I know personally, just I still stand by the assessment of the Lindsay Fifield stuff being shady as fuck, and her being a Republican operative, and but it felt weird breaking down somebody's claims about assault. But that piece from the New York Times was still just it was so nothing. It was almost it was alluding to what they knew about the most recent accusations. Because it they were writing it like they had this story when they didn't. They just had a Republican operative.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that angle too, because yeah, like it's like Oda foreshadowing, like with that first fucking story,
Mm-hmm.
and then they hit him with the real story, and it's like, I don't know. Should
Yeah.
we start the video?
Yeah, I think we should. So we're just gonna watch
Okay.
his dropout video.
Yeah.
He's on dropout.
He looks like
now.
my high school chemistry teacher. Like if he was shaved.
He looks like every white
Mr.
guy.
Shout out Mr. Manley, bro.
Yeah.
That's literally his name.
Hey everyone, it's Graham Platner here. I think as many
Okay,
of you know,
Batman,
over the
chill.
past couple days, I have faced some very serious allegations, and I just want to make it clear, this is all false. The things that have been claimed did.
We didn't even get into
He
that.
pulls out the
accusation.
ukulele.
No.
Jesus. Good. We needed a lighting of the mood. It like I'm sure we'll get into it more, but like these I believe women, you don't come forward with that like life altering stuff just for fun. But also this specific story has so much corroboration. It's exactly what happens when somebody is sexually assaulted. Like you tell a friend, you tell your therapist, and like you remember small details, and that's literally exactly what happened. Like this is true.
And you can just, I don't know, if her telling was an act, like give her a fucking Oscar, bro.
Like for real. It sent chills
don't-
into my spine.
It literally like it made me feel it made me feel ill.
It's exactly how women experience sexual assault from their partners, like in that exact type of way, and just it rang so true. Plus
Yeah.
the friend who like had heard the story before the campaign, plus the like therapist, plus her reaching out to somebody about warning her about him and his behavior, like it all rings true.
Like if someone wrote this again, you give them an Emmy, give her an Oscar. Like it literally is like
It's
I don't
textbook.
know.
It's
Maybe I'm
exactly
stupid.
like if you
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
if you don't have physical evidence, this is exactly the type of evidence you have. This is exactly the
It's
story
a
that's
testimony.
told. It's exactly.
Yeah.
not happen. It's not real.
Mm-hmm.
It has placed an immense amount of weight on me as I think
It
about
must be really tough.
Yeah, it must be tough for you, man.
what needs to happen now. Amy and I are regular people. We were not looking for this experience. We were not looking to get into politics.
Yeah, I like kind of feel bad for your wife, but also I imagine she's kind of complicit in this, or knew about this, or is believing you despite this. Like you were not the
Well,
victim here.
I was kind of thinking about, I mean, and obviously, whatever, it's not about her,
Mhm.
but like when she's like, I don't care about the past or whatever, like the cheating. I want my relationship with Graham or whatever. And I'm like, what about now, lady? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know how you imagine like
Don't
learning
know
about
about
that
this,
through
right?
the media too.
Especially because it sounded like people knew. I don't know where him and his wife met, but it sounded like people knew him and knew that like he's kind of a problem, right?
Mhm.
Like at least from the lady's testimony.
We can continue.
We had no desire to run for office. I just want you to think about like what you would do as a regular person in a position where a much larger world, large forces were working
You a
against you
Jedi?
personally to accuse you of the worst thing that a person could do.
Yeah, this like these forces are doing this. I feel like that is like alluding to the fact that this was like on a like liberal Zionist like kind of mainstream Dem site that this was like released on. But like one of these things is not like the others, bro. Like
Right. That's what I was saying. Like I can believe it, but everything is stacking. And then yeah, one of these things is not like the other. Like 100%. I spy with my little eye a sexual assault case. Okay.
yeah.
I don't know.
Like, yeah, just to try and like be like, oh, they're out to get me now again, just like they have been before. But it's like so interesting that you're dropping out after this, despite that having happened repeatedly throughout your campaign, that
Right.
the media was after you. And why this time are you going to drop your campaign then? Oh, it's because most people read this and believe it. Because it's believable.
Yeah.
And it was not remotely true.
Guys, there's a reason why you won't
And
find
it was
this
an
device
ad.
at
Wait, hold on. This might be good. This might be good. This might be good. I think dinner's.
Who monetized that? Who monetized this video? This isn't my fault.
We live in the capitalist hellscape. The rapist politician's apology video has been monetized by PetSmart.
Who put ads on this? I swear.
Those videos are probably AI.
This is not the original upload. I will say, of course. I don't think they put ads on it, but still.
That would be so funny if they did. I mean, it would not be funny, but yeah, it'd be kind of funny.
Was the ukulele? Was that monetized? I think it was.
It's
The toxic gossip train.
Yeah, he's really pulling that now.
That's
I
what sucks.
learned about this through press inquiries. With
No, you
no
didn't.
time,
Yeah.
no time for investigations before a corporate media system and the political establishment got to act as judge, jury, and execution.
But this isn't the corporate media.
Yeah.
This is somebody going public accusing you of a horrible action. And people, like, most people are not taking this the way they are because of the way it was spun by a Jake Tapper interview or by Fox News or whatever. Most people are reading the article and coming to the correct conclusion. Like, he's having people who backed him the whole way, leftist people, so like people like the Majority Report, who are saying, nope, we're no longer endorsing him. It's like, that is not because of them, the corporate media apparatus.
No, because they've never fallen for that, or they wouldn't have Hassan on their show.
Yeah.
Or a bunch of people on their show. Like, that's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you get so much grace at some point. It's like, okay, dude,
Mm-hmm.
the fuck is going on? Yeah.
Accusations are supposed to be the beginning of things, not the end.
But this is like, yeah, like the timing sucks, like, for everybody. Like, not like I'm like, I feel bad for him, but like I feel bad for like progressive Mainers and the movement, that like they no longer like will have the ability to like elect the person that's gonna go up against Susan Collins.
Right.
And like, that sucks.
And not to get too off topic, but it seems like they're positioning like a pretty I don't know, moderate, but a liberal to be in his position. I mean, they're going to have the convention, but
yeah, I
we'll
hope
see.
not. Like, I'm scared it's going to be.
But again, it's not the people voting, right?
Yeah.
It's the previously established Democrats. So I think
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, maybe I'm being doomer. I'm not hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be completely straight. The Democrats fight leftists harder than they fight anything else. Yeah, they are absolutely all hands on deck. They are gunning. Every Chuck Schumerite in this country is flying into Maine to
they're
exert
100%
whatever
the biggest threat
influence
to
they
their power.
can to get some worthless piece of shit that will walk up there and say "mark the vans" so they can lose to Susan Collins again. Because Chuck Schumer wants to lose to Susan Collins before he will let a progressive beat Susan Collins.
No, it's just that's the part that's like fucked up. Aside from obviously the victim in this. It's like, it's not about you and your stupid campaign and your like your personal feelings about this. It's like, this sucks for Mainers, and he should have never run with this history with the everything.
No.
Like we said too, it was like, oh yeah, he's a progressive candidate, so you begrudgingly vote for him because he's the lesser of two evils. That was our stance prior to this. Maybe I shouldn't speak for all of us, but like that's kind of the conclusion that we talked about.
Okay, this might be dumb, and tell me, my dad might actually be too woke. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
he thinks that Graham Platner was a plant by the rights, so that all this stuff comes out to make the socialists look bad.
I mean, my conspiratorial take is that like the conspiracy isn't, oh man, of course it comes out now, convenient timing. No, it's that something is going on with the main Democrat Party with their vetting process. Like, I don't know exactly how it works. Maybe Diego knows more about how candidates are vetted,
the fuck
like
Maine
by the
works.
DNC or whatever.
No, I
or
don't.
Like, or if it's just state to state to state. But this is not the first time this has happened with someone who might have beaten Susan Collins. So it looks pretty suspicious for whoever is vetting candidates there.
Well, again, like you don't need necessarily go through a whole. The DSA didn't endorse him, so clearly whatever they saw, they didn't like. Graham Platner was voted in by people. Like I don't think he necessarily got vetted in any way. Like because he wasn't going through the DNC or normal channels. It was a pretty grassroots movement from my understanding. So
I don't. He
wasn't like a part of an organization.
Yeah.
So I don't think there was any vetting. Like why would the DNC do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be surprised. I don't necessarily agree with your dad's perspective, but it's like it's not something nobody's ever
like,
said.
I think that's.
But
that's
it's like it's an interesting
stuff,
point
but,
I just like he should have never run with this.
No.
But it's proof of the appetite in Maine for a progressive candidate. Like let's have somebody with those policies that's actually got the ethics to back and implement them. Yeah. No, honestly,
and I think the real nail in the coffin for the mainstream conspiracy of oh man, why did it come out now? It's that there were much worse times this could have come out if it was a conspiracy. Try a week before the primary.
Exactly.
If it came out then you'd literally just be over. So if it really was a conspiracy, and they have time to do something now. It's still bad timing, but if it was conspiratorial, it would have been worse timing.
Well, I also wonder if this victim was under the impression that the New York Times piece that she did participate in and allude to some things, that I wonder if she thought that was going to be a bigger story and she could save herself from having to share her story. And that, because if that happened to me, I would assume I wasn't the only one, you know? Especially when you get told that, oh, we're interviewing 6 of his exes, and I imagine they were like, we're trying to get an expose on him. I imagine she was under the impression that it was going to sink his campaign without her having to share her story. And like, this also could be worse timing where this could have happened after he can't drop out. And then what do you do as a Maine voter? You have Susan Collins, or you have a like supposed like progressive that's a rapist.
Yeah.
That's American politics.
Just don't vote.
Yeah, I'm like
American politics. You have the guy the girl who supports the Epstein elites, or just a literal rapist. And like what, like Family Guy and South Park, just what do they even do anymore?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yes, this is like not great timing. It would be great if this came out before, but like think about what this woman is going through, where she probably sees his early campaign and goes, oh, like this, like he's shitty, it's not going to get that far. And like also that weight of your entire state on your shoulders of like, well, everybody really likes him. We have a chance to do something. Like, this is the most progressive candidate we've had. Like, could you imagine that internal conflict?
Yeah.
Or no, I mean, no. No is the answer.
So that's what I think about this, like, suspicious timing part. Anyways, we can continue.
Should we keep playing?
I think it's really important to understand why this is happening in the
Because I have a Lorax mustache.
why this is happening right now. Much like October, when the first attack started.
Oh my god, the attacks! Like, it's just
God, be more of a victim, homie.
literally be more of a victim. Like,
I thought he was about to go full
He's-
Israel and say October 7th.
I
that
I
you're
was like,
working.
and he's gonna come
That's
out as
all-
a Zionist. I
It was
just
the most horrific attack.
yeah, and also only 2 minutes in. This is 11 minutes long.
Oh, this is the whole episode, bro.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, when you told me this was going to be 10 minutes, I was like, how? How long?
How many
he doesn't
times
even
can
have a
you blame the media
Yeah.
and like act like you're being attacked? Like, this is like, if this accusation was not true, which is not something I believe it's true, this is still a bad way to handle it, because you're not recognizing the legitimacy of the accusation. You're acting like it's the same thing as when they were like, you cheated on your wife. And it's like,
Right.
this is not the same severity. This is not the same impact. This is not the
Different
same
level, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of, I don't know if we watched the interview clip in our last episode when we talked about Graham Platner, but when he takes an interview and he specifically tells the interviewer that like rape is not the same thing as cheating on your wife. That clip is gonna age
did.
like milk.
Yeah. Like, because they were like, oh, sexual misconduct. Oh, this is like the same thing as if somebody was like assaulted. And it's like, yeah, he was literally like, no, that's not the same thing. And then he's handling this like he is the biggest victim in the world and with no tact. And it makes me believe her even more than I already did.
Yeah, it really does, because the hyper-utilitarian, even if you're being masterminded right now by the CIA, the hyper-utilitarian option is to drop out as soon as humanly possible to get so that a better candidate can be picked.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hyper-utilitarian perspective.
And you speak to the humanity of the accuser too. Like, we don't need to write the script of what you do, but like this is just so not what you do when you're innocent.
It's giving an insane victim complex.
Insane.
Yeah.
The news that was created the week before the primary, there is a reason that this is happening now.
The news that was created. Brother, what?
I think he's talking about the New York Times piece.
No, I know.
But
like, oh, okay.
Yeah, not
Okay.
this.
I thought he was talking
Created
before
is
the
an
primary.
insane
I thought he was
statement.
talking about the cheating.
Oh, no.
I
But
thought he was
like,
talking about the cheating stuff. Okay.
no, he is actually talking about how they chose to do that, but to release that a week before the primary.
I still just think the passive language is crazy.
I agree. Like, and just this idea that like the news created all of these things, that like everything that happened that was scandalous throughout his career was not, or throughout this run was like not because of his actions.
Real.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes it seem detached from the actions.
Yes.
I only have until July 13th
It's tough.
until I am officially the nominee. This was the last week to try to get me off of the ballot.
And they did.
And that's why this is occurring. It's not the false allegations, though, that have brought us to where we are.
Yes, it
It's the
is.
fact that they're being
I mean, it
used.
is.
It's the real ones.
It is the allegations. Like, we literally talked about this already, where it's like, people are not falling for the way that the media is portraying this. They are reading the story. I think he's forgetting that leftist candidates are actually going to, like, actually get held accountable for their actions. And that he's responsible, like, he's, like, the voters are deciding this. Like, people are upset. People are no longer backing him. And I feel like he's forgetting who elected him, or who, like, I guess he's not elected, but like who voted for him in the primary. Like, he is responsible to the constituents, and they believe this story and they want him gone. And yeah, they may be mad about the timing, but they don't want him to run. And that's why this is happening. not the media.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. Do you think it's like the straw that broke the camel's, or like, straw that broke the camel's back, or is it like, if this came out earlier, would you think it'd be disqualifying,
I
or
think
would
it
people
would be
like still be
disqualifying.
like, yeah, I think so too.
Like I think there is a level of the straw that broke the camel's back, but like also people are diehards. Like nothing so far has changed their perspective, and like we've talked about it, some of it's really not legit and really not important, the stuff that they've thrown at him.
Yeah.
But like this is different. Like if I put my liberal cap on, I could get past everything. This is different, I think, because it's so clear cut.
Do you guys think it gives more validity to the New York Times piece?
Like specifically the Fifields, like the accusations specifically.
Yeah.
I was wondering that too, because
same.
Horrible people who support Brett Kavanaugh are still capable of being abused.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the fact that it was solely her and her political background and her career in politics really just did make it feel like a hit piece, because nobody else was like saying any of the same things. But it's possibly true.
It's like,
yeah.
Oh shit.
I think
because wouldn't it feel like a hit piece no matter what? People are saying this is a hit piece, right? I don't know.
I think it speaks to the utter destruction of trust in our institutions, from media to government. That it's like the Trump assassination things, where it's like, I don't know, maybe they're staged, maybe they're not, but they would if they thought they could, because that's the philosophy that they run on: move fast, break things. If they thought they could get away with something like this on every progressive candidate, if they thought they could do something like this to Mom Donnie, they would. But presumably we're not at that level of post-truth and post-reality yet, so they can't. Yeah. But so I feel like that speaks to why so many people were so quick to talk about the timing and conspiratorial thing, even though, again, like, there was a worse time for this to come out than now if it was a conspiracy. Pretty amateur conspiracy. Yeah.
Which is, again,
like, they could have literally guaranteed the seat to Collins.
Yeah, New York Times piece came out a week before that also lends it to the idea of being like an untrue hit piece, and also the woman's story in that had no corroboration, like exactly what you do, like when you don't have physical evidence. Again, you have testimony, and it was solely her testimony, and I think that does change it. And I'm not saying like she's like it could be still true, but it's actually one of those situations where you like have that, and I hate that feeling of saying that about a woman accusing like somebody of assault, but it's a very different accusation. But it just that's kind of how I feel about it, and I don't know how to. Again, even if she was just a Republican, even if she was like anybody else in the world, but somebody who has literally worked for Susan Collins before,
it's like, yeah, okay, guys,
yeah,
because again, they would, because she was completely fine supporting Brett Kavanaugh. Like, she doesn't care about it for the ethic.
You killed me. Kavanka?
Fucker McFuckface, okay? Fucker McFuckface on the Supreme Court.
Kavanaugh. I literally said it like a minute ago.
Dumbass, nah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going.
I think it also, I think another thing to say about the New York Times piece is, correct me if I'm wrong, but literally in our last episode, we talked about Grant Platner. We also talked about the Hassan hit piece, which was also New York Times, right? Or was that New York Post? I always get them confused because everyone wants to put their goddamn New York in their name.
It was.
But like, rags, like hit pieces was a hot topic at that time, even just generally politically in the United States, even outside of the main Senate race. So I imagine that also influenced the perspective people had on it. It's like, yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Okay, let's keep going. Because we've
by the
got
political
several minutes
establishment
left.
to put structural pressure on us.
This is not structural pressure. This is
No.
the people wanting you
We
gone.
live in a political system that is not built for normal people. It is a system
I hate
that is
this.
built structurally to make sure that
You want to comment
I
on
can't,
it?
like, this is the shit that makes me feel like a Republican plant, because he's literally trying to associate leftist talking points, because like everything he said in the past 10 seconds is true. It's true. The political system is not built for actual people.
Mm-hmm.
It's for the billionaires. He's not wrong. But can you not grab, as your rapist ship goes down, can you not take us with you, dude? Like, fuck off.
I did see
It's so arrogant.
Hassan reaction to this, and he was saying that maybe he's trying to lay the groundwork for the next, if there's another progressive, and like keep that, like, it just, I don't know, just try to like keep this like rhetoric alive about like the media and whatever, and not like swing to an establishment Dem because of this. But I still think it's like disgusting and stupid.
Yeah, well, again, we don't need to write his speech for him, but then the correct way to do this is to focus on that.
I would be a better grifter.
The correct way to do it would be to focus on his message on his platform and how that's what Maine voted for, and now he's standing aside because of this, and he wants to see the next candidate because that's what Maine people voted for. That's what he should be saying. I mean, maybe he'll say it later in this video.
You make it about the people, and you don't make it about your fucking self and how you're victimized.
Yeah.
movements like
But he's the
ours
victim.
cannot flourish. That if they begin to succeed, they can be crushed.
But it didn't happen in other cases, brother.
Yeah.
Only you. Don't do that performative
What we
huff.
have accomplished here.
Yeah. Like, it just
Sounds like my dog.
If they could have done this,
Literally, I was gonna say that.
Sounds like my dog after they've done nothing all day, and now they have to lay down and do more nothing.
Jesus. But like, they would have sunk Mamdani if they could. You know what I mean? Grassroots movements have worked in America, and it's harder, don't get me wrong, and anything and everything will be used against you. This is not an example of that. This is your own actions coming to bite you in the ass, and you should have thought about that before you fucking ran.
You made possible. The people of Maine. The volunteers, the voters,
now he's
the
talking about somebody
grassroots
else
donors.
at fucking 3.5
And I
minutes.
have all the faith in the world that we could win if we could continue to harness that.
But you can't, because nobody believes in you anymore.
But the brutal political reality is that they are going to take everything away from us.
From you, bro.
Okay, that's a little doomer, dude.
Whoever
Because again, Democrat could still win.
Yeah.
If they pick a good candidate.
Because this is news. This is exciting. Like, there's a chance that people rally behind the next candidate if they're progressive enough, because they're so angry and they want to be represented, and they saw the hope that Susan Collins was going to be defeated, and they really care.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you mean? Susan Collins is our hope.
You're right. You're right.
Oh my God. I can't get over
me.
the one clip I saw of her where she's just like dying on camera. She's talking like this into a camera,
she's doing the
accusing him
RFK.
of working for BlackRock. It's like, bro, you probably like have shares in BlackRock.
Did you know that
I would
she
not
like
take a bet against her having shares in BlackRock.
I think she claimed she was only going to do 2 terms if she was elected.
Oh yeah, that's a classic thing people say about when they reference how much of a liar she is.
But now she's in her 70s. Still going.
Yeah.
You might not even got one in her.
I hope she sees Mitch McConnell and she sees her future. Just utterly pathetic.
The ghost of Christmas McConnell.
I don't think anyone's seeing Mitch McConnell these days.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just talked to him 20 minutes ago. We talked about POE too.
I'm hoping that's a closed casket.
Oh yeah, I know. Did you see that clip of Hassan saying that they're dating and you can't deny it?
I did
Come
see
out
that.
and deny it. Make a public statement.
He can't. He can't. He won't. He's shy.
Oh, the Onion's
He said
gonna have a
he's
field
shy.
day.
Mhm.
He's shy.
He's shy.
The Onion's gonna have a field day with it.
Jesus.
So are using these allegations as an excuse to take away all of the things that we need to run a campaign.
Nobody's taking away your campaign
We are
except
going
the
to-
people
it's
that
just
believe
you,
in
dude.
you.
Our ability to fundraise.
Yo, real quick, can I get Subway Surfer under this? This was hella boring, bro. This guy needs to say some interesting shit.
For real.
Set him to 1.5 speed.
He is actually saying the same thing for 4 minutes. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. This is a really funny.
Boo me.
Access
Boo
voter
me.
data. We're going to lose all of the things that any campaign needs on the basic level simply to function.
What?
Larger
Like
organizations, the national level party, the bigger donor networks, they have all committed to spending no money in this race if I'm in it. They would rather see Susan Collins win.
Drug.
than have
Okay,
me
then
be the
don't
next
run.
Senator from Maine.
Well, I mean, that's,
Yeah, like that is so arrogant. Telling me no one.
It takes 90 seconds for this NASA-engineered AC cool down your room. It's
yo,
smaller than a
Nads,
toaster.
okay.
You-
I will
Shut
get
up.
everything
Guys,
set up
all
for
right,
next
guys,
time. It's all
we're
good. It's all
dropping
good.
a
I'll get everything set up.
Patreon in the link chat
Yeah,
to buy
yeah.
Nads YouTube
I
preview.
always forget.
Look, I don't like Google either. They definitely love Israel. Fuck them. But we do have to participate in the system a little bit, you know?
Okay.
You could just use my YouTube
I'll
account.
just
We
use
could-
your YouTube if I'm ever screen sharing in the future. I forgot. I forgot that.
The ads are really funny today, though.
Yeah.
I feel like it hits
I've
harder
never
because
seen
it's on
either
the
of these
gram.
ads. Yeah.
Yeah.
What comes next
How is he
needs to
still
come
talking?
from the people. Needs to come from the people of Maine. Needs to come from the voters
Oh my
who on
God.
June 9th,
I'm sorry.
at a strength of over 150,000, the largest number in the history of Maine primaries,
People of Maine
said
really need
no
to come.
to this kind of politics.
This guy.
Voted for a politics that would actually represent them. Voted against the political system.
He should be
against the-
getting up here and apologizing to everyone who voted for him.
No, he
For
should be
the
on his,
hope
on
that
his
he
knees.
gave them. Yeah. That he's taking
Yeah.
away now. Like, this
Yeah,
is
because
his
he's
fault.
desperate to blame the system, but like it's
just a
it
pity
was you,
party.
bro.
Yeah. It's just like,
Yeah, because I just don't get it, man. Like I remember reading the news first broke, and I read the statement that they were shutting down like all operations. It was like, but they were still so vigorously denying the allegations. It was just like this reads like something Trump would write, dude, and that's how you know it's over.
That's what I was gonna say. He sounds Trumpish.
You have nothing. If your campaign is over, why are you still so desperate to defend yourself? I get the position to enter with humility here, and the most utilitarian position is to immediately go, okay, get behind the next guy. Everyone in my campaign, get over, get to the next person. But instead, again, just throwing this pity party, this narcissistic pity party,
it's giving
where
fake
it's all
news.
where he's taken the things he's saying about like the government not being built for people are like true, but like the systems didn't take you down here, and like you acting like it's over because it's over for you is so bullshit and so narcissistic and so selfish.
Yep. And also, like, people were not voting for you. People were voting for your policy, if anything.
Yeah, like, put the policy in the bag, bro.
Yep. It's once again, yeah, I guess he's not a vote blue, no matter who the person, but it's just like, you should just be hoping somebody progressive takes on the mantle. Like, that's it. Like, that's all you say. Jesus. How is this only halfway done?
donor class
Reapping.
against the entrenched forces. And I'm not asking
He used the word entrenched because he's a vet.
For-
He knows what that means.
how this process is going to work. I'm not
I'm
trying
sure
to
he was
dictate
fighting
to anyone
trench
who it
warfare.
should be or how we get
Yeah.
there,
That made me
but I
like
will
him
say
again.
This. It needs to be open, transparent.
That's it. He's going on a 5th tour.
It
Fuck
needs to
this
be
shit.
reflecting the will
It's like, you know what, I
and
want to
values
announce.
of
Send me to
this
Iran.
movement, the people.
He's
I'm gonna handle
finally
the conflict.
at like 6 minutes getting to the point where he's talking about what he should have said in this should have been a 2-minute video, and it should have been all about the constituents and getting somebody to actually represent them is the next steps. Like, finally, he's getting to the point being like, the people should pick. And they should, and they're not going to, so that fucking sucks, and it's your fault, dude.
Yeah.
On June 9th. People in D.C. need to stay in D.C. Decisions should not be made in back rooms by people in places of political power. Party apparatchiks are not the ones to make these decisions. These decisions need to be made in the open by the people of this state. The people who got us here.
I agree with that, but I don't. Not with who's saying it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like again, finally
this was the
saying what
beginning
he
of the
should
video.
have. Yeah.
Voted
Yeah.
against on June 9th. And for that reason, we need to be assured that it is going to be open and democratic as we move forward. Amy and I struggled
Oh, back to
about
this.
getting into this.
Back to
Last
me.
summer,
That was
right around
about a minute of being like, we need a fair and democratic like action for the picking my replacement, and now it's back to me.
around this time of year, we sat down and we looked at each other and we said, if we believe in the kind of politics we think that we do, we have to do this.
That was a
Over the
weird way to
past
put
couple
that.
days,
You think?
really yesterday and today, we have had to have that exact same conversation. We believe that for the movement to continue, it can't be me.
What?
And for that reason, we are suspending campaign operations. This is incredibly difficult because I know that some will think it's an admission of guilt, and it most certainly is not.
No, you've made that super fucking clear.
Hey,
You
you've
spent-
been crystal.
Crystal that you were denying vehemently and not actually addressing anything that was said.
Like a fucking bitch coward.
Yeah, like he has not actually talked about what the accusation is at all. No, like bullshit.
We're not doing
4
it
tours in
because of the
Iraq, but can't
allegations.
admit to this. Tough man, by the way.
Yeah, tough guy, big tough guy. Also, he looks dumb as fuck.
We're doing it because
He
of
really
the
does look
structures
stupid
that
as
are being
fuck, yeah.
taken away from us by those in power.
No, that's not what he's
And
taken
I also
away.
feel an immense amount of responsibility to everyone who has worked so hard
But-
to get us to where we are.
Again, who fucking edited this video? No one, because we are finally again at the point of the things that all he should say. Like, holy shit. Finally, he said that 30 seconds of reasonable shit.
It took him a bit to work up his courage.
Why is there 4 in...
A portable SSD, let's go.
Why are there
It's probably
so-
like $400 now,
include
thanks to
this.
data centers.
We have to include
Reacts.
this.
$1,000. You could
Ethical reacts to a fucking ad. It's so funny.
They're so
Do
insane.
you think they'll send us money? You think they'll send us money?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Those advertisers.
We can reach out to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might have to view bot though.
To the fucking Taiwan SSD company.
Crazy.
I'll call up Ben Shapiro. He's the expert.
Why did C-SPAN put 3
because we're
ads
small
in
dick.
8 minutes?
This is C-SPAN, isn't that like... Yo, that's crazy.
C-SPAN the go.
So we have probably another one coming up.
How are there still 3 minutes left, man? Like, what's there left for him to say?
He's gonna say, "I'm a
lot,
victim.
bro.
This is the
Be sad for me.
be sad for me, and this is the corporations doing that."
And you know what?
White men
Fair, am I right,
are
guys?
usually the victims. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's
historically,
true.
very
White men
true.
are usually the victims.
Next thing he's gonna be like, and my wife's gonna divorce me, and we all
we
know
get
divorce
blamed
court
for
favors
everything,
women.
man.
Jesus. They don't even have kids. Do they?
I don't know.
I hope not.
We went toe-to-toe with one of the most entrenched political systems in the history of the world, and we won. We beat them on June 9th in overwhelming numbers. We did it the right way. We built a campaign.
You didn't do everything the right way.
We engaged in electoral politics. We motivated people.
Yeah.
We banded together. We did it the way that we were told we are supposed to make change. And we won. And now they are not going to let us have it.
Who is they? It's the same
'cause it's
people
so,
that are
like-
that voted for you that are calling for you to step down.
Yeah, because like, bro, the establishment already hated you. Like, the people who withdrew their endorsements were Bernie Sanders.
Well,
He's
I
not
don't know. When
exactly the
people use
establishment Dems.
when
He is
people have
literally not
tattoos
a
like
Dem.
that and they use the word they, it usually means something. I don't know.
He's
I don't know,
saying
man.
Israeli media.
Yeah, basically, that's what I'm getting at.
He's saying it's the weather machines.
Oh, the 5G perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna start grifting. Like
Maybe he'll start twerking. Maybe he'll do OnlyFans.
He's gonna get interviewed by Ben Shapiro. He's gonna Gavin Newsom it.
Oh my god.
Not if it's me.
Oh,
Like,
come
although
on.
he has to
I want
he has to take a breath.
I intend to file my paperwork to withdraw.
I wonder if anyone else is going to be filing paperwork, because you could absolutely be charged. Could you be convicted in a court? I'm not sure, but you could be fucking charged. So you better watch your ass.
Yeah, I don't know what he's trying to act tough here. Like, I don't. Pipe down.
Pipe
Pipe down, little guy. The fuck?
You better.
Process needs to assure that what comes next is reflective of the Mainers who on June 9th turned out and showed that they are desperate for a different kind of politics.
And then you showed that you're the exact same as the GOP.
It needs to be driven not from back rooms, but by the will
Not really.
of the people.
We both have made. Look,
All we were asking for was health care, was to end the genocide, to use our taxpayer dollars at home to uplift our communities instead of waging war overseas. We were asking for a fair system. We were asking for an end to the corruption, the end to the money in politics. We were asking for real democracy, and we did it the right way, and we won.
It's
And now the
just
ball
so
is in the
insane.
court of the Democratic establishment.
Because of
My
you, bro.
might be on the ballot right now, but that ballot line
Nuh-uh.
belongs to the people of Maine.
Fuck yeah,
And
it
on
does.
November 3rd,
Not to
it
you.
needs to belong to the people of Maine. And the next Democratic senator for Maine needs to belong to the people of Maine. They need to reflect the will and the values of the people of this state.
And their loud ass cars.
Sorry, I
love this
farted.
state. I love Maine,
That was
and I
cool.
love Mainers in ways that I can't really describe.
Dude, this like
Okay.
Mainers.
Mainers.
it's just the like
What's a rough thing for your geological location to be called so that your identity becomes Mainer?
it's just
I don't know why that tickled me.
Also, we said that a bunch. It's been said in this video already.
I don't know, but this time it really tickled Mainers. I think it's
Because he's like fake crying during it. I think he's genuinely upset about the way this is ending, and he's probably
Yeah.
channeling those feelings when he's saying that. I don't really know if he believes his own shit. That'd be pretty diluted.
Yeah.
Jesus. So fucking infuriating.
I'm immensely proud of what we have built, And I have the utmost faith that we will continue to build and we will continue to move towards a better future. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank all of you. And keep fighting. We're gonna win someday.
This is just bait. Oh, this is fucking bait, man.
I can't believe that video was 11 minutes of just him claiming victimhood for 10 of those minutes.
It could have been 2 minutes, man.
It could have been 2 minutes, and he's just clearly a selfish piece of shit that, like, can't. I don't even know, man. It's just so depressing. And I just, like, I do feel bad for people, like, again, it's just, like, I do think people were disillusioned by him in general, but I do think, like, this fucking sucks, because it's not usually the progressives that are problematic. It's usually the establishment Dems or the Republicans. So it sucks. It sucks to see somebody get up there and, like, say Medicare for all and, like, have a grassroots movement and then fucking suck and, like, shit the bed even harder than fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
So do we want to hear what John Fetterman had to say?
Yeah.
Little dessert?
Yeah. Do you mean the savior of the Democratic Party?
Okay, let's. Yeah.
This video is more embarrassing than the Nazi tattoo.
Narcissistic sociopath.
I mean, yeah.
Democratic Senator John Fetterman.
Okay.
That the trash took itself out. He'll be remembered, a guy that spent 10 years in Kick, the platform. That's the Predator's paradise.
Funny because it's isn't that like a very conservative platform?
Yeah.
No, it's a messaging platform.
It's
Kick,
just
Kick the streaming site is different from Kick the messaging site.
Of course.
Kick is very old. Kick is really old, way before the streaming site. Sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, I was on that shit in junior high. Like.
Yeah, same. Getting groomed.
Yeah, for real. Jesus, it's just so crazy for him to use that as a point. He's not going to say anything coherent. It's so funny.
He's messed out.
Filed his marriage and sent sexual messages.
He's literally just reading the talking points out. That's why this is an audio appearance.
In Maine have a chance to really vote on someone that's not a total a piece of trash.
Oh my god, it's just sad. What? That was just sad to listen to. I think he's in the hospital bed next to Mitch McConnell, man.
He really couldn't get that out. It was just like it was. And also, all of the people who are hating on him from the establishment side, like, they're like pretending to do a victory lap when, like, this isn't what they were claiming. Like, they weren't like, oh, he's a predator. They were just like, woke shit, get him out of here. Yeah,
no, it's pathetic. And like I think the optimistic thing I say is that I don't think any of that will really stick or land, because we're still in such a, like, it was something I was thinking of saying earlier when you were talking about how maybe she thought the story would sink him without her having to fully come forward. Mm-hmm. But what she might not have been cognizant of is how fucked our perception of politicians become, how much we've become willing to tolerate, which is overall still just a bad thing. But people still just generally had that feeling of like, yeah, he could kind of be shitty towards women. And this is before this allegation came out. And this was literally our analysis. Yeah, like, he's shitty. Like, I don't think I'd like him. But if this is the choice over the person who supports the super pedophile Donald Trump himself, then, like, yeah, we have to vote for him. And like, so that's kind of what I think. I don't think this will stick to the left anyway, because like there's zero credibility. Even the, like, only the cultists will give it any credit, and their opinion doesn't matter anyway, because they're already the 20% that always vote for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I think even liberals are so cynical about politicians that like they're like, yeah. I mean, I'm glad he's out of there, but no one's now gonna be looking for the Zoran Mamdani story because they think socialists are all pedophiles now because even liberals know who the pedophiles are.
Yeah, I don't know if you're being a bit too optimistic there, but I hope not.
Hey, someone had to. I don't know.
It's not usually you, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess that's just my feeling towards that level of cynicism that exists toward politicians. Like, I don't think it'll really stick or matter. It definitely helps that the DSA just literally wasn't associated with him. Like, this just doesn't have anything to do with them. They will try so desperately to reach for it to happen, but like,
I do think that it also helps that his entire campaign was like littered with controversy because it speaks to this, like, well, speaks to is the right word, but like it's not the same pattern as you see with most progressive candidates. Most progressive candidates are like pretty squeaky clean except for maybe saying fuck Kamala Harris on Twitter, right? Which is extremely different than like what his background was and what his controversies were. So I feel like that helps in the sense that it was like he was always problematic. So that people aren't going to be like, oh, I wonder, when's Zoran's hit piece coming out, right? Because it's like they're extremely different candidates with extremely different backgrounds, and like you cannot compare them. So,
he's a white chud.
It just kind of feels like the era of news. Of like traditional news media being able to sink and disparage candidates is a little bit over just because people don't care about traditional news anymore.
And people are so desperate too. Like that's the thing is they try to go up there and they go after Daria Liza for saying fuck Kamala Harris, which is so funny. But like people are like, is she gonna give me healthcare? Is she gonna actually represent me? And then she said something that was like mildly rude 5 years ago, like I'm okay, because that's the difference too. Is like some of the stuff with Platner, and again, if it was the only thing with the Reddit stuff was the only thing that came out, it's like there's seriously misogynistic stuff in there. That is, but like that, and that's just like a different level. But like most people, like that's why Platner had support until very recently, is because people were like, I just need my quality of life to improve.
Yeah.
That's
I would like the tax dollars to help me instead of Israel.
Exactly, and that's what most people want right now. I'm dying at this. Can we please trickle down hatred?
Trickle down hatred.
Oh my god, is that Jay Schlatt? Oh no, that's fucking Jay
Schlatt.
I have my Discord like pretty small when we finish the clip, so from here it just looks like a white guy with sideburns. But now I know who that is after looking at it further, but I thought it was Jay Schlatt.
It's not Jay Schlatt. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. Jesus. Okay, have we been the basement leftists?
We've been the basement.
I'm going back.
It's gonna keep getting more and more distorted.
Me and all my memes.
Oh.
Drive safe.
I don't like when you say it. I feel like you think you're getting away with something when you say it. Yeah. I don't like it.